A lot of golfers, they struggle with 30 to 80 yards. There's no club for 30 yard, 40 yard, 50 yards, so you have to control it with the club. If I just put my hands here, naturally gonna hit the ball first. Okay, that was actually pretty good.
In this video, you'll learn how to dial in your wedge shots from 30 to 80 yards, and I promise you by the end of this video, you'll be confident with your wedge game on the golf course.
Before we start, let me teach you guys how to set up to a pitch shot. So I see a lot of people, they just do a same setup as their iron, and then they set up like this, just everything just square to the target. But for the wedge shot, you don't want too much movement side to side, and you don't want too much of a hip rotation.
Right.
So we want to be using more upper body during the swing. So this is your normal setup position. For chipping, for pitching, we want to open up our stance and we want to narrow our stance. So we don't have any too much weight shift, right to left. And then for better control, we want to grab it as short as we can. So we're not trying to hit the ball as far as we can. So we don't need to grab it hard, grab it long. So for better control, grab it short. And ball position, just relatively in the center of your stance. You don't have to put it too much on the right side. I see a lot of golfers, they put too much on the right side so you can hit the ball first. But
And by center, you mean just around like belly button area center?
yeah, that means middle of your stance.
Okay.
Somewhere here. Middle of stance, fine. And then most important part about pitching is you don't want to do weight shift, and then you don't want to shallow the club. Shallow means like make it into a too flat swing plane. You want to get into a more steeper swing plane.
Okay.
Yeah? And then another thing is when you're hitting the ball, you don't want any weight transfer to the right side. You want to keep the weight almost like 70 to 80% on your lead foot. Then just use more shoulder and arm to do a backswing.
Right.
Not this. So we don't want the club to move behind you. We want it to be more in front, right there. Yeah. So yeah, so let's start with 30 yards. For me, I always use hinge and hold technique, which is I hinge my wrist and then I hold this angle and I just move my belly button towards a target like this. So you see I'm still holding on to this angle, hinge and hold. So I try to minimize too much club face movement during the downswing, and I try my best to use my belly button, not the hip, more of a belly button and the chest to hit the ball. So I almost feel like my chest is covering the ball.
Right. It's more of a, just an upper body rotation.
Yes, and then no weight transfer. So my 30 yard is, this is the takeaway, right? Takeaway arms at around like 7 o'clock and club at like 5 o'clock and 3 o'clock. So my 30 yard is, we're adding a little bit of wrist hinge. So right before the half swing, 9 o'clock and 12 o'clock, somewhere here. So we're adding a little bit of wrist hinge and turn. So let me show you here. So weight pressure on the left side. Yeah, so that was carry 31 yards. So we always want to look at the carry number for pitching, not the total number. So hinge and hold, turn your belly button. Okay. And then my 40-yard shot is just going up to half swing, L to L swing, L shape, and use the belly button and another L shape. That's my 40-yard carry. Let me show you one more time. Yeah, so that was 40 yards carry. So just L to L. Yeah, do you want to give it a try?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, it sounds pretty easy. It sounds easy. I mean, all you're doing is hinge and holding and increasing how much backswing you have as it gets further.
It gets a little bit harder when you get to 50 to 80 yards.
Okay. There's some
60
other
to
stuff
80
that
yards.
comes in?
Yes. But
Yeah.
it's not too hard though.
Okay. All right.
Most important thing is finding the sweet spot, getting into a proper angle of attack and hitting the ball. That's the first part.
So let me get into proper stance. So in the middle, and I'm left foot dominant 70%.
Yep.
That's fine. Okay. And then, yeah, is that okay?
Using our shoulder, lift
Okay.
the club. Yeah, perfect. So that's
Okay.
exactly 30.
Uh-huh.
And then use your belly button.
I feel my
Turn.
chest and belly button.
Yes, you see the wrist hinge here.
And I hold
Maintain
it.
the wrist hinge. Hold
For as long as
somewhere.
possible, right?
Yes. So only way you can get the club down to the impact is using your belly button.
Right. So here, and then.
Good. So that's your leg was like doing
Oh,
this.
too much?
Yeah. So we don't want too much leg movement. Keep your leg steady. Okay, that's better. Good. Yeah, let's give it a try.
Okay.
Okay, that was actually pretty good. That was 28 yards. So you're, but I don't want your right hip legs to lift too much after you
Okay.
hit the ball. We want to keep it a little
So
bit more steady.
Why is my leg lifting?
No, because you have habit of rotating. The
Okay.
hips.
So just really keep it upper body.
Yes, more upper body. It's here and here.
Okay. Short. Right.
Yeah, that was better tempo. Still a little bit chunky, but
Yeah.
pretty good.
Okay.
But I see a lot. I notice your weight is
Yeah.
going to the right side, so you're kind of scooping a ball. So don't scoop the ball. That's why you want to keep the weight on the left side. That's the number one issue with pitching and chipping. They want to get the ball in the air. They unconsciously do this, and also because their weight is on the left side, they tend to want to go back to the right side when they're hitting a
see.
ball. That's one of the number one major issue with pitching.
But we're supposed to just stay on the same weight balance the
Oh, yes,
entire
of course.
swing.
Your ball's on top of your chest, keep it there, and swing like this. And just turning this way. We're here, turning, not here, swing back.
Right.
Yeah, so I want to hear the sound of you hitting the ball first. You keep hitting the ground first, right?
Okay. So I gotta hit down on the ball then, not
And
up.
not hit down, yeah.
Well, not up on the ball.
Yes, just if I just put my hands here, you're naturally gonna hit the ball first. Yeah, that was better. You kind of decelerated though, but
Habit.
so yeah, let's try 40 yards. 40
Okay.
yards is very simple. Just you're here and you're just lifting the arm just a little bit higher. And same technique, hinge and hold. Yeah, still kind of decelerating.
Wow.
See, all your misses are hitting the ground.
Okay. This one?
Let's add more speed.
So why do people decelerate on their swing?
So it's usually because of lack of confidence. So they kind of decelerate. And some people are scared of sculling in the ball and topping a ball. That's one of the reason. But I believe it is a lack of confidence.
Me? I feel like I'm decelerating because I'm trying to control the ball.
Oh, you're not. You gotta add a speed. If you don't do that, there's not gonna be any backspin.
Okay.
So as soon as you hit the green, your ball's gonna just roll out.
That was no decelerate. That was
A little bit better.
decelerate?
A little bit better. Yeah,
Wow.
you got more distance.
I mean, then if that was decelerate, for me that felt like no deceleration.
Oh, really?
Then it must be my understanding of deceleration is not correct.
Could be, yes. Okay, so let's go to the 50 yards. 30, 40, 50 is very similar. And then 40 is L, right? For 50 is same L, but our follow through changes. Our follow through used to be L to L. Now it's L to high follow through. I'll show you the difference here. Yeah, that was 51. So distance naturally changes by me going a little higher follow through.
Right.
So instead of just going L to L, stopping here, L, high follow through. You almost feel like you're gonna touch the ceiling.
So for wedges, it's always a high follow through, right? It's never a low follow through.
And wedges?
Yeah.
Depends on how far you're hitting.
So there is a chance, there is a time when we do low follow throughs.
Yeah, up to 40 yards, it's here. Oh,
Okay.
you mean stopping here?
Yeah, like a lower, because
Pitching?
this one
No,
we're
yeah.
bending
Pitching
high,
is
right?
pitching is usually
Because it's
unless
steeper
like
swing.
30 yards is somewhere here,
Uh-huh.
but after that is always going
Always
to be
up.
a little bit higher.
I see.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So this one you give it a try?
Sure.
Yeah.
I think this one's gonna be easier because I'm actually swinging, right?
Yeah.
If decel is my
swinging a little
problem.
faster. Yeah. Oh, better. Yeah.
Oh wow, that was a lot. That was a great shot.
That's 50 yards.
That was. I swung a lot harder than I thought I needed to.
It forces you to swing harder because you have to stop somewhere here.
Yeah.
If you have to stop below your ear, yes, your speed is gonna be a little slower than this one.
One thing I didn't realize about wedge shots, because I never hit them, is even as I swing hard, this angle diffuses a lot of the speed because it slides off a little bit.
Yeah, like the first one.
Yeah.
First one was similar speed. That's why I say in the beginning, first most important thing is you got to hit the ball first.
Right, yeah.
If you don't know how to hit the ball first, doesn't matter how much backswing you do, how fast you swing, your distance is gonna always change.
Yeah.
So first one, you slide off to your face. Yeah, so.
But this one is, I think, I realized it's kind of similar to bunker shot. Now I understand what you mean by confidence. Because even if I swing harder, like that one, I thought I was gonna go way over. But yeah, swing with confidence. I get it now.
Yeah, so you got to learn to hit the ball first. Best way is keep your weight on the left side. Then put a tape right behind the ball, and then just don't hit the tape. That's the first thing. I rather want you to top the ball than hitting it chunk. Okay? But obviously, too much topping is not good too. Okay, 60 yards. How I do this is leg stance is almost the same. I just grab it a little bit longer. So now I'm going into a normal setup, and then 3/4, and then a high follow through. So it was L to high follow through. 3/4 is just a little bit higher than L. So this is going to be my 60 yard. So I'm still not swinging like an iron.
Right.
I'm still swinging with my belly button. That's around 63 to 64. Yeah. So instead of half, 3/4, and high follow through. Yeah. That's pretty good. 57. Yeah. So we're just adding a little bit more backswing. And you grab the club a little bit longer just now, right? Good. Okay. So let's go to 70. When I get to the 70 yards, I get my legs a little bit more wider.
Yeah.
So a little bit more wider. And then I go 3/4 swing, and then same finish. Same follow through, high follow through, but legs are wider. It's gonna give me a little bit more weight transfer, and then it's gonna add a little bit more speed. Yeah, 73 yards. And this is my way. This is just my way.
There are many ways.
Different numbers. Yes, there's different ways. Yes, but the most important thing is the hinge and hold technique. Up to 50 to 60 yards, and then once you get to 70 to 80, we want to go a little bit more, just wider stance like this instead of this. So we can add a little bit of more weight transfer now for extra speed. And then last one is. This one I don't recommend most students to go with the 58 degree, and because we're almost doing a full swing.
Right.
So I just recommend going up to like 54 degree and 50 degree and do the like 3/4 to 3/4. Because soon as you do a full swing with the wedge, the chance of you hitting it on the club face while you're compressing a ball goes down to like 10%.
Okay.
When you do full swing. So I don't recommend it, but for me, I go 80 yards, it's just a little less than a full swing. And I just almost go to the full finish.
Right.
It was a little more than 80 yards, 87. Okay, we'll try one more time. Yeah. Oh. See, as soon as you do more backswing, you see the chance of you hitting the club face becomes much lower.
So that one was I hit under the ball?
Yes. And first one was you top the ball.
Right. Okay, let's try one last time.
Oh, that was actually okay.
Yeah, I moved my chest over the ball a bit more.
Oh, really? Good.
Press the
But
ball.
most of the golf is very hard. So what I would recommend is just grabbing around 50 degree
Yeah,
and then do a 3/4 swing. Then you'll probably get the similar distance.
right.
Just here.
Right. If you found this video helpful and want to get the more in-depth version next, then make sure to support our channel by liking, commenting, subscribing, and joining our YouTube memberships.